I really love that last one, and I'm sure what kind of made all the weebs out there very happy. But we're gonna be playing something else now. I mean, I just wished Wakanda Land would have been longer because it shows a lot of promise. Now we're going to be playing, you're not even going to believe what numbered demo this is. Demo 1421 of a Romhack called Ham Sandwich. I don't seriously think he could have made 1,000 demos. I don't think he's like gonna make more demos than SMW Fan 98. Like, if you don't know who he is, just it's the guy that made all these demos of something called Pipe Kingdom. Yeah, that level I beat in under 15 seconds, if you remember that even. Ham Sandwich by AnybodyAgrees. Well, I've talked with this guy quite a few times before. We were talking about maybe playing some of the levels from Super Mario etc. Production 2 whenever that is done, but I haven't really heard much from him, or apparently he is now a she? Like, apparently haven't really heard from him, or her anyway, and Super Mario Central Production 2 is still as slow as ever in terms of progress. So I guess we'll just play this, and Bowser captured 7 Yoshi eggs, so he put them in fortresses while waiting for Mario to go take them back. Okay. Ham Sandwich. This is the overworld. It's gonna be a vanilla hack, am I right? Yoshi's Bay 1. Okay. Feels a lot like Yoshi's Island 1. Yeah, it feels a lot like the original Super Mario World. I was playing Super Wakanda Land just before, which was a complete, utter transformation of the game, and now we're getting back to what almost looks like it could have been another Super Mario World game. Yeah, I usually run out of commentary when I see stuff like this, because I've talked about it and seen it so many times already. I gotta see something different. That triangle's actually a pretty cool obstacle. It's pretty much, it's kind of underused in vanilla. It would be nice to see that more often. Not necessarily to run up walls, but the whole Cuba kicking thing with the triangles can be really fun if done right. Yoshi's Bay 2. Man, this really feels like Super Mario World. We got the same background as we had in Yoshi's Island 2, except it is a slightly different color, but still. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know if we're gonna need the green berries to finish this level, I seriously doubt it. So I guess this is supposed to be a nod to Super Mario World in a way. Point of advice, you can control your movement in the water more easily by pressing up or down on the D-pad when you paddle. Before I played Super Mario Romhacks, I never even knew that if you held down while you swam, you wouldn't swim up as far. I never knew you could swim like this up until I played Romhacks. And it still took me a while to figure that little trick out. Since I figured out what that was, I've pretty much been using it almost all the time in water levels. Granted, Super Mario World wasn't that tough a game, and is that a secret exit? Okay, so now we get to a fork in the road. Okay, Yoshi's house. And that fork in the road is not at the very beginning of the game, it is right here. It is possible to fill in the dotted line blocks, yada yada. Wait, what does it say? To fill in the red ones. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna say to fill in the yellow ones, and the message was barely even changed, or not changed for that matter of fact. Whoa. Is that what I think it is? It's the creating eating block sprite. I really want to see where this goes. you really don't see it often in vanilla. Because it's actually pretty tough to use. It's got a hard-coded path. Which depends on whether you're in a sub-map or the main map. There are only 2 hard-coded paths with this snake block thing that you're able to use. So that's why it's so difficult to use unless you use that custom... There was that custom snake block that let you pretty much customize your own path for it. That came with a bunch of blocks. That Leon made. Like, that is so much easier to work, and... yeah. That was just a one-up mushroom. I thought for a second I got a coin on Boundary. Red Switch Palace. This honestly feels a lot like Super Mario World. It's like I'm playing the game, it's like I'm playing that old beloved classic all over again. Nice little Switch Palace in which if you do things right, you can get a 1-up. Yeah, this feels a lot like Super Mario World. Yoshi's Bay 3. Yoshi's not allowed in his own bay. Sure thing. And now that we found the red switch, this just got easier. Well, I guess this is about as close to Super Mario as you get. Well, actually, some ROM hacks came even closer to replicating the feel of Super Mario World, but this is one of those hacks which is as close as you get to replicating the feel of Super Mario World. So I guess it's a little more special in that terms. Because it actually feels more like a second adventure than some of the other vanilla hacks I've Let's Played. That's what some people do set out to do when they build a ROM hack. Make something that feels like a second quest to Super Mario World, and this is honestly very much like that right now. Iggy's Castle. Are we gonna be seeing nets or some... Okay, there's the climbing nets. The level's gonna be different, it's just gonna be somewhat similar. Or maybe not, we only saw one climbing net. Or maybe not. Okay, so I guess I was wrong about the climbing nets then. You really had to use the same auto-scroll with log smash errors. Look, I know you want to make something that feels like the original game, but... well, of course, it's still different, but... maybe I've just seen log smashers and the auto-scrolling room more often than I should have in ROM hacks. Oh, Iggy got tougher. He only got slightly tougher, but I notice it now. He's throwing more balls than he normally does. Which I was not expecting as soon as I saw, yep, Iggy. It's actually slightly tougher to take him down because he's throwing more balls and he's giving you less room to jump on him with. But then again, I think this platform even tips faster too. Iggy actually became challenging. I knew it was bound to happen someday, but... look, I knew this was bound to happen, I just wasn't expecting it. His head disappears when he throws the balls. I just noticed that. Finally! Iggy got tougher! It's about time! But not too tough that it was just a nuisance. It's about time somebody did that! Mario has successfully retrieved the first Yoshi egg from the confines of Castle Number 1. Despite remembering countless adventures that begin like this, he travels onward. I don't think he forgot what Super Mario World was. So that's not the main overworld, it's... okay, this part of the overworld is kinda flat. But then again, where's everything? This must be a demo. Like, there's no everything else. Okay, Okay, this looks like a playable level. Which looks a lot like Donut Plains 1. Super Koopas and everything. Jeez. Does that mean we're gonna get a cape from one of these Super Koopas? Because I remember for sure Donut Plains 1, you got your first cape from Super Koopa. Oh, I'll just take it from the blog in that case. I thought it was gonna be a Super Koopa Zoo that was gonna give me the first cape. I mean, that's one of the things I remember instantly about Super Mario World. So how powerful this cape is, because it just lets you fly over levels. Let's see if that... Well, I guess I won't be seeing if we can fly over this level with the cape. I just lost it. What do you know? There's a secret exit. I kind of want to get a cape, see if I can... I'm willing to bet that I will be able to fly over levels with the cape. I mean, in Super Mario World you were able to. Let's just see. I'm not going to fly over the level. I just want to see if you can. You can fly over the level, but I won't. Because of how cheap that is, I'm not doing it. Unless the level or hack is shitty enough, I'm not gonna fly over the levels. Because that's just cheap. Unless the level or hack really deserves it. Morton's Plains 2. Oh, this doesn't feel like Donut Plains 2. I thought we were gonna be in an auto-scrolling cave level with layer 2, much like Donut Plains 2. What happened to this technically being a clone of Super Mario World's ideas, but not a complete carbon clone? This did clone a bunch of Super Mario World's ideas already, and where these ideas were placed in what levels of the hack. The first level had those hills background like in Yoshi's Island 1, the second level had the forest background like in Yoshi's Island 2. Morton's Plains 1 had all the Super Koopas like in Donut Plains 1. I'm drawing so many parallels to Super Mario World. Plains Ghost House. Man, I hate these ghost houses. I have to find the right way to finish it. Because that's usually what it encompasses anyway. Okay, that's pretty neat. With all these cement blocks, some of the boo blocks hide within the cement blocks and then just come out to surprise you. It's actually kind of cool. So as with almost every ghost house ever, there's more than one way to go and you gotta pick the right way. Thinking I might want to actually go in the door that's actually slightly elevated. Like, I know I can, I just need one of those boo blocks to line up with the door. I don't imagine it being nearly as tedious to line this guy up with the door as it was in Super Mario Collision for one of the levels. Actually really easy. Oh god, Fish and Boo. You don't even have to jump up at all, so it's not a problem. Oh, actually that was just the wrong way. Unless you wanted a 1-up, that was the wrong way. But then again, I'm not gonna need a 1-up. I had 13 lives, I don't even think I've died once. So I'll just take this door and finish the level, alright. That was just supposed to be a bonus item, that 1-up. End of... You know what? Where's the secret exit in this one? I feel like being a nice guy and trying to go look for it. Well, right where those two charging chucks were, the block they were standing next to, or right below, there's the key. I thought I was maybe gonna have to go in a warp pipe or something. Turns out the chucks are just guarding the key. With a cape, they're not gonna do all that good a job because you can just cape spin them. I guess it's fine and dandy to... Oh, there's another exit here too. There's another second exit for this level as well. Plain secret... Wait, this isn't underwater? I mean, Donut Secret 1 from the original game was underwater. That I remember. Hell, I even remember blatantly editing it to make it a level without the water. Yeah, I remember turning Donut Secret 1 into one of those water levels without the water. Adding a few blocks and platforms, just so it would be doable, as per my brother's request. I wasn't really wanting to do blatant edits, but he insisted, and I decided, hey, let's do it. Yeah, that was way back when. Is there gonna be a secret exit somewhere around here? Oh, it's just a dragon coin and a warp pipe. Oh, wait, I've been here. I was just in this room. I was totally here. So where would the secret exit be of all places? I mean, there kind of has to be a secret exit. I mean, why else is the dot red? Oh, wait, what? Did I just miss the secret exit, or is there no such thing? Oh, that's a good old classic trick. A blind jump that looks like you would die if you jump down there, but when you do, you'll find the secret exit, or something secret. A deadly fall that's actually not deadly, and... Wow, we just made a whole lake dry up! If you're reading this message, you found an alternate end of demo level. Now go back to the normal path, which you'll find the end of the demo. Usually a sincere thanks message from a hack's author would go here, but I'm the sarcastic type. I want to lampshade this. In the meantime, enjoy this blatant edit of the top secret area while waiting for the next demo to come out. I'm sure you can wait. I could wait, but not just sitting here, doing nothing else. It would get boring quick, just waiting here. Just sitting here, looking at this, hearing the same music, until you release another demo. Oh, but I could do other things in the meantime. Like play other ROM hacks for the C3 submission, or maybe even view some non-Super Mario hack content. Well, this is a convincing second quest to Super Mario World. I mean, I've seen quite a few of these before, and this was actually well done for one of those second quest hacks. I'm not a huge fan of second quest hacks, but I still can say that this was actually done correctly, and I liked what I've seen. I'm just on the lookout for something far bigger than the second quest of Super Mario World. I mean, I've played so many hacks, I've talked about this kind of stuff so much. I need to see something new.